What's going on? It's the Alpha Wolf checking in this afternoon. Just want to talk to you guys real briefly about something. Seeing a lot of crazy shit online. One of the most craziest things I've seen online lately is this comment here. People on steroids work 3 times harder or more than a person who's natural. Alright? When it comes to bodybuilding and it comes to hard work and the mindset, the blood, sweat, and years that it takes to put into this sport. It's not a sport. I talked about that last video. It's more of it's a personal journey. This personal journey we're on, right? The hard work, the knowledge you gain from day in and day out of doing something over and over, learning from it naturally. You can't beat that. You can't get that anywhere else. You can't get that if you're injecting shit into your body, taking shortcuts. That's right. I said it. Taking steroid is a fucking shortcut. Alright? A lot of people out there who don't agree with me are probably people who are 1, taking the shit, 2, thinking about taking the shit, 3, know someone who takes the shit, or 4, you're a fanboy of someone who takes the shit and you know they take it, and you kind of want to jump to the defense of the person who's taking it. I put that statement out there because I think that if a person, it's like this, if a person went into it with the mindset of hard work, they wouldn't take the steroid in the first place. Now, because a person gets a synthetic boost, all right, of strength and stamina, meaning they can now lift. Like if I had a twin brother right next to me, and he's like, you know, fuck what you saying, bro, I'm on steroids. You know what I'm saying? He's stronger than me. He's lifting more than me. He work out longer than me because he's taking hormones, he's taking the synthetics to get those results, to get that extra boost. Alright? So, it's not that he's working hard. It's really the chemicals that are working hard. The chemicals aren't even working hard. The chemicals are actually doing what they do. They give you a boost. So if, for instance, you know, we're twins. I go in, we do 10 sets of 10 on the bench press, and I'm done, I'm thrashed, and I look at him, and he's like, well, I'm going to 15. You know, I'm working harder than you. I'm going to look at this motherfucker and say, yo, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? You're on steroids. You're hitting 15 sets because that shit you're stuck in your ass cheek is giving you the strength to go 15 sets. Me, I'm done at 10. I'm tapped out. I mean, I worked hard as shit. You know, you're going above and beyond your physical capabilities because of a synthetic. So it's not hard work. It's a boost. So I hate that. I mean, I absolutely hate seeing that statement of someone, you know, getting the balls, the audacity, the boldness to say a person on steroids is working harder than a person who isn't. That's a crock of bullshit if I've ever heard it. You know, and it really is disrespectful and it pisses me off. Because I go in and day out and I bust my ass and I don't get in the mirror and see these crazy ass results. These enhanced abdominal muscles. I do my crunches. Everything I get comes on at a natural pace. You know, and I really want to touch on the fact that I hate a lot of these so-called naturals are fucking lying. As simple as that. I'll say it. You can't say names because this is Facebook. You can't just put people on blast. But I mean, damn it, if you have any kind of, I won't say common sense, if you have any knowledge of the game, you know. You can just look at a motherfucker. When you see a dude who's fucking abdominal, serratus muscles and all this shit are just fucking huge and bulging, but they're not a big swole ass bodybuilder. They're like a real thin, you know, fitness looking guy, but they got all these fucking ab muscles. Do you understand how long it takes for a muscle fiber to grow? That shit takes a long time. So when you see a person who's struggling, you know, like me, like I said in the other video, I'm working hard just to get a bicep to grow, let alone fucking rib cage muscles to fucking be bulging. I mean, and when they get this shit, another thing, I want to save this for another video, but fuck it. A lot of these so-called fake natties are, you know, they're selling this, they're selling that, a bunch of bullshit. They're telling you what to do. What they're saying is right. Do this, do that. The info is good, but they're not doing this and not doing that. And not all of them are giving good advice, but the majority of them do. And they tell you, yeah, it's going to take time. And then you turn around and the people start to question what they see. And then they talk amongst themselves. And then they argue amongst themselves. I see it every day on this shit, on YouTube. And they say, well, how the fuck did this person get that up their juice? And then their fanboy comes along and says, oh no, they just have good genetics. What the fuck? Here's an analogy. It's like this. You got two twin sisters, right? One of them she's thick. She has ass titties, right? The other sister, she's flat. She doesn't have it. That's genetics, all right? Being born with those attributes, glutes versus not having glutes. That's her genetics. Even though they're twins, she just happens to have it. The other one doesn't. That's genetics. Not a person who can go in the gym for a year, skinny, come out with all this fucking crazy muscle, and all of a sudden, oh, I have good genetics. It's bullshit. And you know it. But I'm not here to call anybody out, even though I'm lightweight, you know, putting people on blast. It is what it is, you know. Like I said, a lot of people do anything to make a quick buck. But, you know, I'm just tired of seeing this statement, man. I've argued with a lot of dudes about it on Facebook. And it's just stupid, man. You know, eventually, once the channel starts to build up, people are going to see this. They're going to go across this video. Hopefully, it's going to reach the ears of some of the new guys out there and let you know that, you know, you're not going to, you know, steroids isn't the way to go. Unless you're like one of those Olympia pros and that's your goal, then, you know, to get into that game, you got to get on that shit because you're not getting that big. Let me say it again. You're not getting that big without taking a steroid. It's just not going to happen. Oh, shit. I'm not cutting the video. You guys can't hear that. I got a movie I downloaded. You guys can't hear that. Yeah. Fucking copyrights. Oh, really? Wow, I hit the button like 10 times. I just fucked up my video. Not going to cut it. But, anyway. What was I saying? Well, fuck it. Don't take steroids. For all the new guys out there who eventually, you know, the channel's going to pick up, don't take steroids. Don't jump on that shit. Don't get on the bandwagon. Don't think that the only way you're going to get muscle. I want to prove to you guys. Because if there's not a single guy who claims he's natural on this fucking YouTube, I am one. And I'll look you dead in the fucking face. Right? There's a dot. Never, ever, ever taking a single fucking shot. Man to man. Man to woman. I'm telling you straight up. Now, there's only one guy that's telling the truth. I'm keeping it real for you right here. So when you watch what the fuck I do, from the first video until whenever, when this shit starts to pick up, everything I say, everything you see me do, every ounce of muscle you see, no, hard work, food, ground beef, chicken, pork. I eat pork. I don't fry it, so pork is good for you. Meat protein. I don't take any whey powders. Back when I was in high school, I dabbled with it for a little while, whey proteins, but I was a kid in high school. I don't have money for that shit. A lot of you guys out there, you don't have money to be buying these $40 tubs of bullshit. You know, and the proteins inside of them, you need the full branch. There's like a bunch of different branches and proteins that all combine to make a fucking protein, a bunch of different amino acids, and they don't put all of that into it. They put the really cheap ones that's easy to make, a whole bunch of that into it. Oh yeah, we got 35 grams of protein, 40 grams of protein. Not knowing that gram of protein is just a link in that fucking chain. You know what I'm saying? It's, you know, it's business, it's marketing. You know, it's bullshit. If you're going to spend 40 bucks on a big tub of powder, why don't you go out and go to Walmart, get some chicken, go to a local grocery store, check around the prices of ground beef, get you some 80 lean, 90 lean, depending if you're bulking or not. Drain that fat off that shit, eat that shit, and put on quality muscle that's going to stay. Because when you're on steroids, the shit might fall off. The shit's going to fall off if you stop taking it. 2, it's synthetic, man. It's synthetic. You know, when you get your fucking you get your muscle from protein sources that are solid, guaranteed you're going to build the muscle. Second, if you take 2 weeks off, 3 weeks off from lifting, say you sprain, fuck up a knee, you don't feel like going to the gym, you're not going to lose your muscle that fast as if you're on steroids and you're constantly injecting with this shit, then you just go cold turkey. You're going to fucking deflate like a fucking balloon. Seriously, it happens. Not to mention, some people react differently to the hormones. Some people might be able to go years, like a person who smokes. They might be able to go years, their whole life. Oh, my grandma, she's 95, and she's been smoking since she was, whenever, 18. You know, you got some people whose mom or grandma's in the fucking hospital passed away from lung cancer. It affects everyone differently. So it's not only about making money, it's about, you know, informing people about the smart thing to fucking do. Don't take this shit. Like I said, if you're Olympia pro and that's your dreams and goals, you know, then you have to get on that shit. But I'm not saying do it. I mean, it's just a part of the game. But, you know, I'm ranting right now. You know, I'm just a little, I won't say pissed off. You know, I'm just kind of like, the fuck, man. I'm sick of people saying that shit. Oh, my buddy or whoever. You know, I got into an argument with a guy. Man, the dude's like, you know, you've all seen me. I'm a fucking regular dude. I'm like, what, 5'8"? Thin body type. I'm kind of chubby because I'm bulking. But I'm not a big musclehead fucking guy. So this big musclehead motherfucker, he's talking shit to me. Oh, I seen your 295 bench press video. Oh, you think you're strong. You call yourself the king of bench press. Oh, dude, I'm just talking shit, man. It's all for fun, man. You're supposed to have confidence in yourself. If you're not, then what kind of fucking man are you if you don't have confidence in yourself? But anyway, the dude's talking shit. He saw the video. And I'm looking at him, I'm like, dude, you're like 250 fucking pounds. Of course you can bench press more than me. How does that hurt your feelings? And I'm not going to say, sorry, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? But how does that hurt your feelings? And on top of that, if you look at the guy, if you've been in the game long enough, you can tell the guy was juicing. Big ass fucking growth hormone gut. You know what I'm saying? Big ass fucking arms and shit, you know. Like I've seen pictures of, he had a picture when he was like all bulked out and fat, and then he had a picture of him all ripped up and big ass fucking arms. I mean, his fucking lateral hit on his tricep was about as big as a fucking bicep on a regular person. I mean, roids. But anyway, this video is about 12 minutes long, just about, almost. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it off. I just want to rant, post this shit up tonight. Go hit the gym, get home, just bought some ground beef, make some tacos, stay away from the protein powder. And like I said, not all protein powders are bad. I don't want to down the supplement industry. There's a lot of shit out there. There are some companies who will put some quality shit into their products. So you just have to get lucky and hope you find someone who has some good shit. But in the meantime, I'm not going to go out there protein searching. I'm going to go buy me some ground beef and do it moving. But I guess that's about it. Just want to stress to you guys, by watching this channel, you're going to see some real talk, some real shit. I might rant like this a few times, and other times I'll be more calm, voice not so raspy, and just talk to you guys about whatever. But I'm going to end this now. Yeah, it's getting late. Had a hard day at work, man. Worked all day long. You know, went to bed at about 1 o'clock again. Downloaded that movie you guys heard me accidentally elbow and turn it on. So, yeah, can't really advertise that shit on here. But anyway, that's it. Stay off of steroids. Don't fuck with them. If you see someone on steroids, don't take... Yeah, another thing, I don't even take advice from some of these cats, man. I really don't. You know, I grew up working out, learning myself. My big bro was, like I said, he was in the pen. He got swole. They don't have steroids in the pen. The one thing he said, I would say, dude, how the fuck you so big? And when you get out, I'm working out every day. He said, check this out, man. We lift weights and do push-ups all motherfucking day. Every day. When people out here saying, oh, you doing too much? We don't, what the fuck? All we do is lift weights. All we have time to do is work out. And if they don't have weights, they do push-ups. They lift water bags. They do all that shit, but they don't do no 4 sets of 10 or no punk-ass bullshit. They do 1,000 push-ups a day. You know, what normal person out there do you know does 1,000 push-ups a day? Where? You know? I mean, the most I've done, I'm actually going to do something crazy like that soon for a video. Shouldn't have put that out there, because now someone's going to beat me to it. But whatever. I'll just top them, because I'm about that shit. Steroids or not, I'll surpass them, because I work hard. But, you know, like I said, guys, work hard, eat good, stay away from bullshit, you'll be alright, man. Because your health is the most important thing at the end of the day. Fuck a big muscle. You know, you can be the buffest guy in the world and your fucking heart pops in your chest. Or whatever, you know, you don't want that. But I'm going to go ahead and end this video, man. Head to the gym, it's getting late. So, with that all said, get to the gym, do work, and muscle up. Oh, and one more thing. Fuck a steroid.